Hey, what's going on, you guys? Your boy My Negative bringing you another video. Today we're doing one of my favorite decks of all time. It's the T.G Deck. I love the designs of these cards. They have decent effects. They search one another. It's very fun. It's not too overpowered, but it's just about the perfect roundup of the archetype you could ask for. They just came out with some new support, and I think what was the set they came out with? Was it Rising Rampage and Battles of Legend? I'm not sure, but I think it was Battles of Legend where they came out with the new support and Rising Rampage, I want to say, for TG Serpent. But they got some new tuners, and they got some new non-tuners with special summon capabilities and whatnot. And if you guys know me, you've been onto the channel for a long time, you guys know I actually played the TG Stun deck for a long time, actually very competitively, and I still actually have the TG Stun deck. It's still put together, probably could be updated, but let's go ahead and jump into it. We'll start with my favorite monster of the whole deck. This guy's my favorite. So we play 3 copies of the T.G Drillfish. Drillfish is really good because he's a special summon, he can attack direct, and he's a problem solver. So basically, let's say, let's just be an example. Okay, so let's say we're versing a Dark Law, right? Dark Law's scary. Heroes are about to be #1, we all know it. So T.G Drillfish can special summon or normal summon, attack direct because of its effect. When your opponent takes battle damage, you can destroy face a monster on their field. Bye bye Dark Law. Then I can continue with my plays, and I won't, go negative with all my stuff getting banished. T.G Drillfish is one of the best cards. He's definitely a problem solver, and I love this card so much. Plus the artwork. Look at that. Look at that crisp blue fish with the drill on it. Look at it. All right, so we're gonna go into the next level one. This one I never actually owned before until I tried to start building a decent deck with it. But TG Boost Raptor, super cool card. Pretty much it does carry over the special summon effect of Drillfish, and it also carries over the normal if destroyed. You can add a TG monster at the end of your phase, or at the end of phase from your deck to your hand. Super good. You can make plays with this guy. You can TG EMI him, swap him over, and run into him and do massive damage. If you're pulling a weak monster, he's a special summon, so he can make synchro plays fairly easy. Pretty decent card to have in your hand, especially opening up. Because if you have like a Screw Servant level 4 tuner, you can open up with him and get a special summon and make a level 5. Like super strategic. Next, I like this guy's artwork. His ability is pretty good. Like just if he was a little more beefier, like if his attack was like maybe like 1500 or something like that to work with, it would be better. But he's 1100. That's my personal opinion. Maybe the level difference too. I'm not sure. I think like maybe if he's like a level 1, or maybe even like a level 4 himself, that he could make better plays. But he is one of the best cards in the deck regardless. He can be a special summon to the field if a TG monster gets destroyed by battle. If he's in the field or in the graveyard, you can banish him to keep a TG monster from being destroyed. Super good card. Super good card. This guy can actually save you from bottomless trap holes. He can save you from Regeki. He can save you from Dark Hole. I guess, Black Rose Dragon. If your opponent board wipes, you can banish him and keep your monster from being destroyed. Super good card to have. You can always pitch him to the grave with Foolish Burial. Very good guy to have. Look, it's got decent artwork too. Like, the blue hollows are always the prettiest, in my opinion. Okay, let's jump into one of the OGs of the TG deck. This guy, you've seen him in my old deck profiles, but still gotta run him. TG Warwolf. Got a hollow one right here. TG Warwolf, pretty much same thing as all TG monsters destroyed. You can add a different TG monster from deck to hand at the end turn. But the cool thing about him is if you special summon, or if your opponent special summons a level 4 or lower monster, which in the case of Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2020, we know that's going to happen non-stop. So we'll just do a hypothetical example. If you're going second, okay, you're going second, your TG special summons a monster. I don't know, what's like an easy monster special summon that's level 4 or lower? Shit, I can't even think of one off the top of my head. What's that special summon a monster, right? Bam, special summon. You get a monster on board. He's level 3, so he's not a tuner either. So you can get like a level 4 tuner, make Black Rose wipe the board next turn. You can get a level 1 tuner, make a level 4. You can get one of the level 2 tuners, make a level 5. He's a Beast Warrior. That's one of the biggest things about this card. He's a Beast Warrior, and that's really important. Plus, he's dark, so I don't have it in the extra deck just yet. I'm thinking about buying it. I haven't bought it yet, but he can probably make Beals. I'm pretty sure that is possible in this deck. I just gotta work on the levels. That's the only part. So this one, I watched a bunch of T.G Deck profiles, and I didn't see no one running this guy, so this kind of makes my deck a little unique. We got a T.G Rush Rhino, all three supers. Basically, T.G Rush Rhino, his first part of his effect doesn't really matter. In this current build, it does matter when I show you the side deck. But T.G Rush Rhino, pretty much all he does is when he enters battle, he gains 400 attack, so he gets to a 2,000 tap point monster. Also, when he's destroyed, you can add a TG monster with a different name from deck to hand. You know, that's probably the best part of his ability. But the cool thing, let me show you something. Earth level 4. Earth level 4. Remember that. This guy opens up lockdowns for your deck. So Earth, the fact he's an Earth is very important. Plus being a beast is very important too. And I will show you guys why when I show you the side deck. But we're going to jump into the tuners here. So this guy's kind of cloggy at 3, but depending on what synchros and extra deck monsters you're running, you might want to bump it up 3. But pretty much he's a special summon. He's a level 1 tuner. You just target one monster you control, it loses 1,000 attack, and you can special summon them to the field and synchro them off right away. Or if you are playing some weird low XYZs or ranks, you can use him, I guess, for the ranks. But one of the newer cards, the T.G Gear Zombie, kind of cool. He's a special summon, and the cool thing about him is, Drillfish only has 100. You can target Drillfish and he'll just go down to 0 and get a free special summon, so you don't hurt one of your big monsters. Pretty good combo right there. Alright, so this is probably one of my favorite cards of the deck. So he's not the Cyber Dragon of the deck, TG Striker, but that's not the best part about him. Sure, going second with him is awesome, especially if you have a Rhino in your hand, but here's the best part about TG Striker. TG Striker is a tuner, level 2, Earth. You use him in a Rush Rhino level 4 Earth, you can make Barkion. Okay, Barkion is very big, to keep your monsters alive. Yes, trap cards are not being played that heavy, but having Barkion out, he's a fairly strong monster, level 25, and you can banish useless cards from your graveyard, like trap cards, spell cards that you can never get back. Like let's say Monster Reborn in a 1-for-1, you're never gonna get those back to your hand. So banish those and negate the trap card and OTK your opponent. But the cool thing about this is this card allows you to make Naturia Beast if it's in your graveyard. So you can literally make a Barkion and a Naturia Beast in this deck at the same turn. But it's very situational. Sun's God's not fully hollow, it's just rare. TG Screw Serpent. One of the newer cards I think is Rising Rampage, I'm pretty sure. But basically, he's a Monster Reborn. Summon him. He gets either a normal or special summon. And you can special summon any level 4 or lower TG monster from your graveyard to the field. Its effects are negated, which doesn't really matter. And you can just synchro him off for XYZ, for example. If you have a Rush Rhino, summon him and then XYZ into something, in your extra deck. But he's pretty cool. I really do enjoy him. He's probably one of the best. He probably actually is the best tuner in the deck. He's level 4. Also, I forgot to mention this. You can this is how you get a Naturia Beast. So let's say you have Rush Rhino and Striker on the field. Banish this guy, you can reduce one of their levels by 1. Or increase it, but you wouldn't want to do that. But it has 1 gains for me by increasing levels. So next we're getting into the spells. The spells, we only have 1 lineup of spells, because for TG monsters, everyone out have great spells. The 1 reinforcement, to get the Striker, to get the Naturia Beast or Barkion combo. Monster Reborn, obvious reasons. We play special summons in this deck, and they can, extend plays. Bullish Burial, probably best spell card in this deck, simply because you can throw Surfeit or Skeleton in the graveyard and either keep your monsters alive or banish to reduce the level. Gold Sarcophagus, if you need something additional in your hand, it's always good to have a Gold Sarc. It's a slow card nowadays. But, adding cards from your deck to your hand, whatever you want, is always a plus. 1-for-1. Lets you fill your graveyard and add a tuner or drillfish to get rid of problematic things on the field, which I really like. This is really how I search my drillfishes out, because I can just attack direct and get rid of a big monster. Dark Hole, just board wipe. It also lets us go plus with the TGs. That's pretty much it for spells. Now, this card deck is a little trap heavy. I do apologize. I really do. Like, I know how you guys think. Trap cards are fucking butt cheeks. But let me tell you something right now. Trap cards are still pretty good. And this is the card to prove it all right here. You're going to be playing a T.G deck without this fucking card. Or a Synchro deck for that matter. If you have a Synchro deck and you're not playing this, what are you doing? So, T.G Stun, or Sonic Stun, I'm sorry. You activate it, you negate an attack, you can get special summon a tuner or a TG monster. I mean, I don't even have to have words for this. You have a Rhino on the field, special summon a Striker, negate an attack. You have a Striker on the field, special summon a Rhino. You have a Screw Serpent. You have a Drillfish on the field, special summon a Screw Serpent. Get an additional special summon with Screw Serpent. Go +2. It's this card single-handedly can win a game or build a board by itself. Of course, you have to wait for the opponent to attack. But it's Yu-Gi-Oh! They can't win unless they attack, right? Or, I mean, I guess they can, you know, side net and mine you and to make you deck out. But, I mean, if you're playing against that guy, that's your fault. So don't play against the guy that plays the side net mining. All right, so I don't want to get no heat for this, but I run two GG1 EMI, or EM1. I always call it EMI. But you use this to get rid of problematic things. Trade over your smaller monsters for big monsters that your opponent worked really hard to get. What are we going to do? What are they going to do? And it's pretty much yours. You can either stick right off the graveyard, XYZ at the graveyard, or just use it to beat down your opponent. It's a problem solver, you know. Okay. So next, I run the two TG3s. So one of these at 3 is a little clawy. I do have a third and fourth one. Don't know why I told you that, but I do have an additional one. But running at 2 is perfectly fine. You know, you definitely want stuff in your graveyard, but it is possible that, you know, your hand could be looking a little sloppy. So sometimes maybe shuffling 3 from the graveyard, drawing 2 definitely can help you turn a game around. This is pretty good for late game or mid game. Sometimes early game, if you can pitch a lot of stuff to the graveyard, like you waste a Foolish and make a Synchro and you know, in turn 2 activate this. It's situational, but it's the draw power that it counts. It's really what, and plus it lets you recycle some good monsters from the graveyard. For protection, we have the double bottomless. Don't need an explanation for that, and the double compulse. So, being TG, you know, like a lot of the synchro monsters aren't really that strong, aren't really high attack powers. So, I mean, getting around them is not that difficult. But jumping into the extra deck. You can organize this bad boy back the way it was real quick. So this would be the only card out of this extra deck I would cut. But I run the one Dragonfly because you do have a lot of level 1s and level 1 tuners. You can make this guy. However, there is a combo where you could make Hyper Librarian, then make this guy, because two of the level 1s are special summons. And then get a draw for Librarian, and then target Librarian, make special summon the materials, remake another synchro, and then synchro this guy off and make another Librarian. So, I mean, there's a couple cool plays. So, this card coming out really helps the deck out a lot, because he can let you special summon and add from graveyard a TG monster. This is TG Star Guardian. Beautiful artwork, too. Look at the solid green, dude. Green and blue hollows are always the prettiest, dude. Look at that. Anyway, so he lets you do some shenanigans with special summoning added from the graveyard. Level 5. 5s are probably the easiest to make in this deck because Screw Serpent is just an easy monster to get out. And he's level 4 synchro. One Gladiator, this guy has actually won me a game. Not because his damage or piercing damage effect, but because when he left the field, my opponent Regekid, I got to draw a card and drawing a monster reborn. And yeah. But again, all situational. Double Hyper Librarian. It's very easy to get this out. Get 2 Hyper Librarians. Every time you synchro, you draw 2 cards. Unbeatable. Plus, if you have the 2 TGs or a TG stun to protect them for 1 turn, then you can synchro the next turn. I'm telling you guys. Very nice to card on here, Bill. 1-arm mateys, the Cherry Beast for lockdown, Barking off for lockdown. It's possible. You have to have the right cards to do it. but you can do it. And if you do it, there's really not much your opponent can do. Regeki, can't get rid of him. Bottomless Trap Hole, can't get rid of him. You know, Torrential Tribute, I don't even know if anyone runs that anymore, but can't get rid of them. It's just, they're just really good, man. Like, I love these cards. Like I really want Naturias to be good again, or ever. I don't even know if they ever were good. I just know I like them. So I really want to be a BLs with the decks. I think I can make BLs, but I run the Run Black Rose just for field blow up. It helps us out. It makes us go positive. And this, I mean, obvious reasons, generic level 8. It's pretty much a stall card, really, but it's there. XYZ monsters. We got the Silent Honor to snatch big monsters away from our opponent. Got the Abyss Dweller to negate great threat effects. Even though this isn't my stun deck, I feel like I do have a lot of my stun mechanics from it. So I know I had a person saying, "Where's your side deck?" in my Jishki video, but the thing is, side deck and Jishkis just wasn't necessary. There's only like 4 cards, and I didn't want to point them all out. So let me make sure all these in order. Yeah, they are. So the extra gear zombie, like I said, for the side deck. The side deck, by the way, guys. Extra gear zombie, like I said, you can make them super easy special summon. If you're running more darks or rank 1s or whatever, bring them out. Whatever. TGEMI, sweet. And third one, just in case like we're running into too many big monsters and we can't get rid of them. Double Horn of the Phantom Beast. Why am I running this card in 2020? Because Rush Rhino generically has 1600 plus 400. I think this gives what, 800? What does it give? Yeah, 800 attack, and I get to go plus a card. If I have 2 of these on one Rush Rhino, that's a big scary monster that lets me draw 2 cards. Why not? Can't get rid of it. I mean, sure, you could, okay, Twin Twister it, whatever. But I mean, as long as I destroy 1 monster and go plus 2, that's all that really matters. Double MST. Sure, we want stuff in our graveyard, but having stuff in our hand is very powerful. So running Twin Twister, I didn't think was necessary. MST just lets us blow up a card. That's the only real problem we have is if we don't get Barkion or Naturia Beast out, we need to blow some back row. Now this card's probably was one of the best cards to have, but I don't run it in the main deck. I run Triple Tinky. This lets us search our Werewolf, and let's just set another fire formation if he does damage. I don't think he will really ever do damage, but it does the sim plays. So that's pretty much the main still on track cards and monster in the side deck. There's one thing though I did want to show you guys. Sorry guys, it's not ADHD. What is it? Whatever. I gotta get shit in order. You know what I mean? These 3 cards. Like I said, probably cut this guy, but these 2 cards in general. Get out of here. So these 2 cards in general, high levels. It's possible to make big beefy monsters. If I ever need to sub something out, and if I ever see myself doing really good for the day, I'll just sub these guys in so my opponent has more problems to deal with. I really love this guy. He's super cool, but I just don't. His ability's kind of cliche, but he's a 3100 attack point monster. I mean, run over Blue Eyes, run over a lot of things. Super good card. But yep, guys, that's pretty much it. That's the TG deck build I have. I mean, you can run like I said generic links in here. But I feel like just in a synchro deck, you need to be synchroing. I mean, that's just how I feel. I mean, I'm not topping YCSs right now. So, do whatever you want. But, hit that sub button, guys. Show some love, man. I bring that energy every time. I bring the heat. I bring that flavor. I bring the rogue decks. Hit the love. Hit a comment. Bring some positivity to the channel, guys. Come on. Anyway, guys, shout out to Pain. Hope we get that volcanic support. You guys just have an amazing day. Later.